everyone. Welcome. The end of December is upon us. This is Flosstube 102. My name is Candace, and this is my channel about cross stitch. This is my last Flosstube of 2022. It is late, so I have a lot of artificial light happening around here. My husband just went to bed, and the dryer is running, so he cannot hear me. So it's perfect. My kids are away at my sister's for this week because my husband and I had to work, so it was just easier. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday if you celebrate any of the holidays happening this month. If not, I just hope you've had a good 2 weeks. It feels like now that Christmas is over, we can just breathe. Just breathe and relax. Although work has been anything but relaxing. It's been insane. It happens this time of year. End of the year, everything goes wrong for Christmas and New Year's when you work in a casino. Or in the casino industry. So, yeah, I've been doing a little bit of stitching, but not a ton. Especially at work. I just haven't had the time. So, I don't really have any haul for this week. Just finishes and whips. No new starts. I did have a restart, but I left it at work. So I'll just show you that next time. And then I think the next video I do will be my WIP parade. So WIP parade, and I think I'm going to separate it and do WIP parade on one, and then plans and a finish parade in a separate video, because I think I'm a little over like 30 finishes for 2022. Unfortunately, they're not fully finished, but they are finished. So how about we get into what I finished this week? First up is something I didn't even have. I do participate in, it used to be No New Starts, now it's WIP Warriors. And I did the 22 in, my glasses are driving me nuts, I'm sorry. 22 and 22 stream. So I took 22 of my whips and worked on those. If I finished one of those 22, I could start another one. So this year I decided to stick with that. So I'm doing 23 and 23, and I will show that in my plans video. And I'll probably mention it in my WIP parade, whether they're WIP Go and 23 and 23 projects. In that case, you'll see them much more often next year. So these were not on anything, but I decided I only had 2 left, and I was like, we just need to finish these. So, apparently I'm a little bit crooked. I guess that's better. I do have a beverage tonight, and my husband and I went out and had dinner tonight, so it was kind of nice. We didn't really have any responsibilities without the kids here. We can just go out to eat. So the first one I finished, this is from let me show you the full chart. This is from the first A Year of Celebrations. This is like season 1 from Hands On Design. So I had actually started this last year, and I did the 24 hours of cross stitch from Jen Lee. I did 2 hours on each one when I started it. So then the next time 24 hours of cross stitch rolled around, I did 2 hours on each month the next time. And then I think I missed 1 or 2 of them. And so I just decided periodically to get them finished. So here is where I was on November. And I got that one done. pardon the wrinkles. And then here's where I was on December. And I did change this one up a little bit from what the called for is. So I took out all the gold. I just wasn't loving where all the gold was. So I just changed it up and made it my own. So now all of the months are done. I have all of them completed. These are on a 32 count lamb's wool Jobelin. So I have every month done. They just need to be fully finished. And I told myself that I could not start season 2, which I purchased at StitchCon last year, until these are fully finished. And I figured what I could do is I can take these ones to work and display them there for each month. But I'm super excited that that's finally done, because that wasn't any sort of goal for me this year to get done. I just randomly would pull one out and put it, you know, in place of something I had finished. And then now that we had the opportunity from the 16th of December until the end of the month to basically do whatever we wanted. If we wanted to start anything new, we just have to have 200 stitches on the project by December 31st at midnight. So, I don't know if I'm going to start anything else. I kind of want to start 2 full coverage projects, but I think I only have 16 spots filled in my 23 right now. So I've got open spots. I can always start something later. I didn't want to put all 23 spots filled, because then it kind of like stops me from starting anything. And I might want to have a new year, new start. Okay, and the other thing I finished, this was an exclusive from Tiny Modernist for the Jingle Ball. And here's where I was when you saw it 2 weeks ago. And this is on a 32 count boardwalk Belfast linen. And it's done. Oh, it's so wrinkly. Oh my goodness, it is so wrinkly. I apologize. I thought rolling it would be the way to go, but oh, that's linen for you. I love it. I did do a color conversion. I used some color and cotton instead of the called for. So things like this, it's super easy to convert. Like the red, I just picked a red from color and cotton that I thought was Christmassy, and I used that. And then the 2 greens, also just picked a light and a dark that worked well together. And then I changed up Santa's skin. I used so I think it called for 943, and then they used a darker shade in the mock-up. So I used this. It's called Peach Rose, and it has different shades in it of like peachy colors, basically. So Santa he looks like he has a tan. For someone who's as pasty as me, this would be a tan. But yeah, I like the way it turned out. I think it looks really good. So, my plan is to just get a frame for this. I'm probably going to go at some point next week and see if I can find a frame. And then I might try my hand at lacing, because I feel like that would work a little bit better with linen. I don't know, though. I don't know. Linen still scares me in all facets, whether it's stitching on it or finishing it. So, okay. As far, you can see behind me, I have some full coverage WIPs. This first one, this is Christmas Pixie. The artist is Reuben McHugh, and it was charted by Charting Creations. I actually still have this on my Lowry, it's like an extra accessory, and it helps with your longer frames. But here's where I was before. And there's where I am now. So I know you can't see the entire thing right now, but you can see the progress that I've made on a couple of the diagonals. Mostly that leaf, though. That leaf is mostly what I worked on. So this was my focus piece for December, you know, this month. And I definitely didn't get as many stitches on it as I wanted to, but I'm definitely in the stitch what I feel like mode right now. And getting ready for next year and all of the challenges next year. So I'm still excited about the progress I've made on it. The other full coverage that I worked on, I was actually working on tonight while watching the Red Wings play. They won 5-4 in overtime. So this is Mini Home for the Winter. And this is, the artist is Lucy Pittaway. I love her artwork. And it was charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So here's where I was last time. And that's where I'm at right now. There we go. So you can see I've gotten another diagonal or two done. Here's the entire thing. And I just love this. This is on a 28 count ivory Lugana. 1/1 full cross. I cannot wait to get this part done because then I can move my my crossbar up because I have extra holes so that I can see more of it and start working. There are birds down there that I want to start working on. So I love it. I love the way it's looking. There is literally nothing missing in a mini, especially this one. It just looks so good. Okay, now non-full coverage. I did do WIP Wranglers this month, still kind of working on it. This was one of them, and this is Nora Corbett Fairy Autumn Glow. I'm doing this on a 16 count Beach Walk Ada. Okay, so here's where it was before. I didn't take it out of the Q-Snap because I just worked on it last night, but there's where I'm at right now. So I managed to color complete her wings. That color is 3820. So her wings are coming along. I also did her hair, some of her hair, not all of it. But the bottom of her dress is completely done, so. Loving her. And my goal is when I finish her, then I can start another one. Because I may have purchased praying mantis. So I'm going to take this bottom. I forgot to take this bottom one off. I try and take it off so it doesn't squish the stitches that are underneath of it. But yeah, I purchased praying mantis. And then I think I have 2 other ones that are down in my stash. But I figure if I can finish this one, then I can start another one of the same size. I do have Tea by Nora Corbett, but that thing is huge. So, yeah, that one's ginormous. Okay, and then another one I worked on is out of season, but it came up in my WIP Wranglers. So this is Quaker Pumpkins from Hello from Liz Mathews. And the only reason I don't take it out of the bag is because it just fits in the bag. But here's where I was last time. And I didn't turn on the, this is my kids' tree. I didn't turn on the lights because I knew you'd be able to see through my projects. So, all right. Oh, goodness. Let's do it this way. So that's what I got done right there, the outline of that center pumpkin. I love this. And I did take out the bottom words. So here's my entire, the whole thing. Yeah, I just love it. I think I like this yellow. It looks a little brighter on screen than it does in person. But it really does fit well with these colors. I did a color conversion that is Victorian Motto flosses. And I just picked them from my stash. So, sorry if you can hear my dog. He's wandering about. He's like, it's late. What are we doing? All right. And then I did a little bit of work because I kind of am thinking that I can get most of this done before the beginning of the year. This is I can find the cover sheet. Winter Warmth from Little Dove Designs. And I still find it hilarious that my only goal for this was to get the top band done. Like where the house is. And I've got so much more than that done. So here's where it was last time. And this one might be a little bit wrinkly too, but it's on Ada, so it's not quite as bad. And there's where we are right now. And it is super wrinkly. So, I am loving this. This Ada is a 14 count light seafoam. So I got this whole band completed and then some of this border right here. And you can see my little white next border. And really, the bottom part of this chart is not dense stitching at all. I still have a lot of back stitch to do, but I think it looks really good. And yes, it's going to be tight margins at the bottom. I think I discussed this a couple of times over the last year. I started this in 2021, and I wasn't very good at measuring, apparently. So that's okay, though. So now Roscoe's going to chew on his bone. That's wonderful. All right, and my last WIP is Deck the Halls from Satsuma Street. I absolutely love this. So I started at the top and I'm just working my way down. I'm still up here on the top. So here is where I was last time. Oh, here's Roscoe. Hi, baby. He's like, I'm ready for bed, Ma. You gonna say hi? Roscoe, look. Say hi to the people. Nope. He's like, I want to lick inside your mouth. He's such a good boy. At least today you've been a good boy, huh? I know. He's not going to leave. All right, go lay down. Nope, go lay down. Here, lay down. He's just going to sniff my sweatshirt. Lay down. Had fish tacos tonight, so. I know. Can you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. Oh, that's a good boy. Lay down. There we go. All right, he's down. I have an ear in my arm. There we go. There's his little nose. You're going to knock their whole tree over. The kid's tree is only a 4-foot tree. I'm sitting on the floor. But, he could eventually knock it over. What? Go get the kitty. Go get him. Go get him. This is so fun. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Okay, so anyway, here's where I was before. And this is on a 32 count Portobello. This was the fabric of the month this month from Be Stitch Me. I'm afraid he's going to hit the stand. Trying to get the bone. There we go. Okay, so here's where it is now. So I definitely got some more done on it. I love it. I love the way it looks on this fabric. Looks so good. Cannot wait. I almost wish that I would have scooted it over just a little bit more so that I had more of this fabric left. But hopefully Brandy will put this in her regular line of fabric. And, you're such a stinker, Roscoe. And I will be able to order more of it because I love it. Can we not sniff my projects? Roscoe. Oh my goodness, puppers. Can you sit? Sit down. Good boy. Can I have my chart back? Thank you. He is absolutely not going to let me finish this video at this point. Come on, go over there. I do not want your butt in my face. Sit. No. Good boy. So, yeah. So, that's where I'm at. I will work on this throughout the year so I can have it done for next year. We are such a good boy. Yeah. I'm sure most of you got hit with some sort of wacky weather for your area. We did not avoid the wacky weather. We didn't get a ton of snow, but we had a ton of blowing snow. So we had a lot of drifts and the roads were terrible. A lot of way below zero wind chills and below zero temps. We only had one pipe burst at work, which was kind of surprising. But we were good. We didn't lose power or have water issues or anything like that. So hopefully everybody else kind of made it through. I know I saw Crystal from Crystal Row had some pipe issues and then some sickness roll through her household. So hopefully everybody's on the mend over there now. Yeah, I'm waiting for my kids to come back with germs from my sister's house. So, my sister homeschools. So I always tell my husband, I'm like, they have different germs than we do. We have like public school germs. They have homeschool germs. It's different. Neither is immune to the other. So, we'll see what happens. But I think Mr. Roscoe wants to go to bed. So I will leave you here, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year. I'm going to try to do my WIP parade either New Year's Eve, which is my husband's birthday, or New Year's Day, and likely it will be, I don't want you to lick my project. It'll be downstairs because they're all going to be here. So I'm not going to try and do it up here with an audience. A cat audience is fine. A dog audience is fine. But definitely not a people audience. Look, I can't even see to say bye. Do you want to say bye? Here, sit down. Oh no. Here comes the other one. Sit. You're hitting all the ornaments. Anyway, this is Roscoe and he says bye. Can you say bye? Bye. This is Bella. She also says bye. And please pay attention to me. All right, guys. Have a great New Year. Those videos will be posted either on New Year's Eve or just after. And my 12 by 12 plan is to possibly, I'm not like set in stone, but to possibly work on one project for all 12 hours. So we will see. It is my husband's birthday, so, you know, there's like dinner and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not setting anything in stone for New Year's Eve. And now we have a bone. He's going to try and rip my arm off. All right. Have a great week. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.